February 2nd for the 67th Annual Grammy Awards. Sabrina Carpenter channeled Cinderella in her baby blue J.W. Anderson gown, ahead of her first ever performance at the Grammy Awards. The 25-year-old singer, who went on to win her first Grammy during the evening's pre-ceremony for Best Pop Solo Performance and her second Grammy hours later during the show for Best Pop Vocal Album, showcased her chiseled back in the plunging number. Taylor Swift brought the glamour and plenty of sparkle in a shimmering one-shoulder mini red dress, showcasing her incredibly long legs and her slim waist. She is wearing a Vivienne Westwood dress with Cassidy heels and Lorraine Schwartz jewelry. The Grammy Award-winning artist, 35, showed her support for boyfriend Travis Kelce by rocking the Kansas City Chiefs color, which is red, as well as a chain on one leg that had the letter T for Travis. Cardi B flaunted her curvy figure in a gold and black tiger and zebra-patterned Roberto Cavalli look, while Olivia Rodrigo chose a sleek black cutout Versace gown. Sabrina channeled the Disney princess Cinderella, opting for her signature baby blue look. The artist chose a silky halter J.W. Anderson gown that was backless, featuring feathered accents along her waist and along the hemline. She chose to wear a pearl and diamond necklace backwards, adding a sparkling touch to the plunging look. Taylor wowed in the crimson Vivienne Westwood look, which had a corset-style bodice and a ruche skirt. The asymmetrical number flaunted her cleavage as well as her legs and waist, perfectly highlighting her incredible figure. Taylor paired the statement dress with crimson lipstick and her fringed locks loose around her. She gave a sweet nod to boyfriend Travis with the T-chain on her leg, as well as choosing a gown that was in his team color. Travis is set to play in the upcoming Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans on Sunday, February 9th, with Taylor set to be there to support her boyfriend. Page 6 reported that Taylor collaborated with Lorraine Schwartz for her T-leg chain. She notably sings the lyric in Guilty as Sin. What if he's written mine on my upper thigh only in my mind? With the leg chain appearing to reference that, his team, the Kansas City Chiefs, are set to play against the Philadelphia Eagles for the championship title. Cardi B, 32, arrived in a sparkling, figure-hugging look. She is wearing Roberto Cavalli. The stunning rapper highlighted her hourglass figure in the skin-tight sequin gold and black zebra and tiger-patterned gown. The sleeves were asymmetrical, with one on her shoulder and one off her shoulder, flaunting her cleavage and décolletage. The star showed off her slim waist, 5 months after she welcomed her third child in September 2024. Olivia, 21, opted for a sleek cutout frock in classic black. She is wearing Versace. The Guts artist gown had a halter design, with cutout panels by her neckline and hips. She finished off the look with her brunette hair center parted and loose around her, with mauve lipstick on her pout. Miley, 32, flashed her abs in a leather-style halter Saint Laurent dress with a cutout detailing along her midriff, adding a number of bracelets and rings. The beauty paired the edgy look with her hair loose around her. She sported a short fringe and a couple of shorter locks near her face. Miley sported cat-eye makeup and nude lipstick to round out her rocker chic look. Beyoncé did not walk the carpet, opting to head directly inside the venue. She won Best Country Album, making history as the first Black woman in 50 years to win the award. Beyoncé looked incredible in a gold and white beaded number, paired with matching gloves. She sported platinum blonde hair. She is wearing Schiaparelli haute couture with Lorraine Schwartz jewelry. She was joined at her table inside the ceremony by husband Jay-Z and their daughter Blue Ivy, 13. Taylor presented Beyoncé with her Best Country Album award for Cowboy Carter. Jennifer Lopez, 55, also attended the Grammys but opted to not walk the red carpet. The singer-slash-dancer-slash-actress wore a cropped black turtleneck top with gloves, adding a shimmery cream-colored maxi skirt. She is wearing Stefan Roland. She later posted a photo of her outfit to her Instagram, showcasing her abs. Kanye West and his wife Bianca Censori raised eyebrows at the Grammys due to her choice in wardrobe or lack thereof. Bianca, 30, wore a completely sheer gown, flashing her bare breasts, backside, and private area as she posed on the red carpet with her rapper husband. Kanye, 47, and Bianca hit the carpet with Bianca wearing a black furry coat before turning around and slowly taking it off, revealing her completely see-through gown and her no bra and no underwear look. Lady Gaga channeled a gothic queen in a black long-sleeved gown with a ball skirt. She is wearing Armani Prive with a vintage Tiffany & Co. necklace from their 1930s archive. She rocked jet black hair with a very short fringe. Shakira looked incredible in an orange and black gown, featuring a leotard undergarment and black lace layered on top. The Colombian-born artist, who turned 48 on Sunday, styled her red-hued hair in waves around her. She brought her sons Milan, 12, and Sasha, 10, with her to the awards ceremony. She won Best Latin Pop Album at the Grammy Sunday. Kali Uchis wowed in a leopard print maxi gown, flashing her ample cleavage. She is wearing a vintage Roberto Cavalli dress. Grammy-nominated singer Madison Beer, 25, chose a sheer gold and nude gown, paired with a mint-hued coat. The artist wore a skin-tight sheer gown, revealing her nude bodysuit beneath. The frock had sequin accents along her chest, the sides of her hips, and toward the bottom of the skirt. She is wearing etro. She posed with a sequin-embellished mint coat, later shedding the number and posing in the stunning gown. Madison is wearing Miss Sohi's Spring 2025 couture. Heidi Klum shimmered in her silver gown, with a corset bodice and puffy sleeves, as well as a sheer skirt. The supermodel, 51, arrived with husband Tom Collitz, 35. Charli XCX, 32, chose a gray frock, consisting of layers of fabric for the skirt and sleeves and a fitted midsection. Meanwhile, Gracie Abrams looked ethereal in a veiled cream and black look. She is wearing Chanel. The singer, 25, chose an off-the-shoulder gown with a rosette detail along the neckline. The sleeves were tied on each shoulder, cascading down to the red carpet. She showcased her slim midsection with a black belt, which perfectly matched her heels. The I Love You, I'm Sorry songstress added a bridal veil to complete her striking Grammys look. Casey Musgraves looked incredible in a striking Ralph Lauren look, pairing the statement skirt with a classic white tank top. Chappell Roan wore a bold look consisting of a graphic dress and statement makeup. She is wearing vintage Jean Paul Gaultier from the 2003 Couture Runway collection. The 2025 Grammys were hosted by Trevor Noah for the 5th consecutive year. The show raised funds to support fire relief efforts after the devastation caused by the LA blazes, which began on January 7th in Pacific Palisades. Superstar singer Beyoncé dominated, earning top prize at the Grammy Awards. The singer won top honor Best Album for her country album, Cowboy Carter. She triumphed over Andre 3000, New Blue Sun, Sabrina Carpenter, Short and Sweet, Charli XCX, Brat, Jacob Collier, Jess Volume 4, Billie Eilish, Hit Me Hard and Soft, Chappell Roan, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, and Taylor Swift. The Tortured Poets Department. Beyoncé also finally earned her crown in the country genre as she won Best Country Album, and she was presented it by none other than Taylor Swift at the Grammy Awards 2025. She beat out an impressive field including Chris Stapleton, Higher, Casey Musgraves, Deeper Well, Lainey Wilson, Whirlwind, and Post Malone, F. 1 Trillion. Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter was viewed by experts and fans as a reclamation and homage to an overlooked legacy of Black Americans within country music and culture. It became the first album by a Black woman to land at #1 on the Billboard Top Country Albums chart when it was released last spring. The Beyoncé album was snubbed, however, by voters for the Country Music Awards in September. Beyoncé's other Grammy nods included Record and Song of the Year for Single, Texas Hold'. Her 11 nominations brought her lifetime total to 99, more than any other artist. Prior to Friday, she had been tied for the lead with her husband, rapper Jay-Z, who has 88. Beyoncé's other Grammy nods included Record and Song of the Year for Single, Texas Hold'. Her 11 nominations brought her lifetime total to 99, more than any other artist. Prior to Friday, she had been tied for the lead with her husband, rapper Jay-Z, who is 88. Doekiai kicked off the show with a major upset as they earned the first gramophone in the Best Rap Album category over a field including Eminem. Chappell Roan won Best New Artist, and Sabrina Carpenter scored 2 wins, Best Pop Vocal Album and Best Pop Solo Performance. Kendrick Lamar earned 2 of the Big Four, awards as he took home Record of the Year and Song of the Year for his smash hit Not Like Us. Shakira was another big winner as she was presented with Best Latin Pop Album by her pal Jennifer Lopez. No doubt two of music's biggest stars had to be honored on music's biggest night as Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars earned Best Pop Duo/Group Performance. Winners were chosen by the roughly 13,000 singers, songwriters, producers, engineers, and others who make up the Recording Academy. Other presenters at the show included Victoria Monet, Anthony Kiedis, and Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Cardi B, Gloria Estefan, Olivia Rodrigo, Queen Latifah and SZA, Billie Eilish, Shakira, and Charlie XCX took the stage, as well as 6 of the Best New Artist nominees: Benson Boone, Chappell Roan, Doekiai, Ray, Sabrina Carpenter, and Teddy Swims. Only recordings commercially released in the U.S. between September 16, 2023 through August 30, 2024 were eligible for nominations. Recording Academy CEO Harvey Mason Jr. and Tammy Hurt, the chair of the Academy's Board of Trustees, said in a joint statement. This year's show, however, will carry a renewed sense of purpose, raising additional funds to support wildfire relief efforts and honoring the bravery and dedication of first responders who risked their lives to protect ours. In challenging times, music has the power to heal, comfort, and unite like nothing else. The Grammys will not only honor the artistry and achievements of our music community, but also serve as a platform to amplify the spirit of resilience that defines this great city of Los Angeles. MusiCares and the Recording Academy have created the Los Angeles Fire Relief Effort and pledged $1 million to support musicians and those working in the industry who are impacted by the wildfires. The 2025 Grammy Awards aired February 2nd live on CBS and Paramount Plus from 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.